Hey everybody, I'm Kasha, and I got a haircut. Does it look good? Bad? Mariah doesn't like it. Anyway, as you can tell, probably from the title of this video, I had a bad time recently. It all started with my buddy Caleb, which is Take Creepin' One, for those of you that paid an extreme amount of attention. Um, we were hanging out this past weekend, and he found a brand new, just started that day, faction server for Minecraft. And we all decided to play and have a good time. We played for, I don't know, probably like 5 hours straight. It had just started. There were like 10 people that had existed on this server at all. And we did everything. We played. We had a good time. And at first, it just started with all of us just having fun. I had no intentions of recording it. It was just us having fun, playing a little bit of Minecraft together, and it was all a grand old time. And after a little while, we were playing, and we were actually one of the stronger factions. And I was starting to decide, you know what? I did promise that I would do some faction-related stuff for Minecraft, and I kind of haven't really done. I haven't held up to that promise. And that's mostly because I just have a really hard time playing Minecraft unless I have other people involved. And finally, I had other people involved, even though it was originally just supposed to be for fun. I had gotten to the point where I was like, all right, you know, we've gotten settled. We've got our original starter base going. We're doing pretty good. And I might, you know, do a little bit of recording, you know, kind of explain what we've done, explain our plans for the future, and, you know, record so that you guys can watch it grow and, you know, you can join in on our fun, which it was a lot of fun. And we did put, I mean, I myself probably put over this past week over 12 hours, I don't even know, just playing like in a bit of time here and there after work, you know, mostly just because with other people it's just so much more fun. And there were other people, and it was all new, and it was fantastic. You could walk into any area. Unlike most large faction servers, you can walk outside of spawn and everything's blown up and torn apart, and there's no resources for thousands of blocks. There, you could walk right out of spawn and there would be coal in the ground. That is how new and how fresh it was. It was fantastic. And I mean, we did everything that we could possibly do, and we were having an absolute blast. And basically what happened is two guys decided to raid us. Now, there was no way that they actually found where we were. Not to bore you with too many of the details, but basically the owner of the server himself, and I will put a link to the server for anyone in the description, for anyone that wants it, anyone that wants to play it. I'm not going to. I'm not going back, and hopefully this will explain why. I got a message from the owner just while I was underground doing bits and bobs collecting resources, and I was online with like a Neko girl, and we were the only ones online. And he messaged me privately saying, "Hey, this guy's on his way to your base." And I thought, how does he know where I am? But I didn't really have a whole lot of time to ask, so we basically got ready. We didn't have time to move anything. I mean, we had quite a few resources at this point. We just had way too much to move. We had a skeleton farm. We had a couple automatic farms. We had a chicken farm going. We had just so many things. We had chests upon chests of resources just because we were collecting things very efficiently. And so two guys showed up, and like an Echo Girl and I were able to fight them off. But then they just disappeared for about 10 minutes. I mean, I killed one of them, and the other one got away. And sorry for the glare on the glasses. I'm actually getting a new camera and a tripod thanks to Black Friday. So hopefully we can do some more vloggy type stuff. But back to the point. They disappeared for about 10 minutes. And this particular server had a plugin so that every time you found diamonds, it would announce it over the chat saying, oh, you found 5 diamonds, you found 8 diamonds, and so on and so forth. It didn't calculate fortune, so you could actually get more diamonds than people were aware, but it did tell you every single time that you got diamonds. So after we killed them and we took their things, or at least one of their things, these two particular people went and just found like 9 pockets of diamonds, just back to back to back to back. And it was so fast and so efficient, in fact, that there's no way they either did one of two things. Either they were extremely smart, smarter than we were, and they just had pockets of diamonds that they found and just hadn't mined, hadn't touched whatsoever. Which is possible. I'll give it that. It's possible. Or they were using x-rays or something of the sort, which is incredibly more likely. And they basically returned, and we fought them off, and they returned and fought them off, and eventually they just returned so many times. They kept returning with full sets of diamond gear over and over and over and over. It had to be cheating of some sort. Until eventually we just couldn't fight them off. And I tried contacting One, but I never got a response. And, I mean, it's not his fault. But basically everything was lost. We couldn't move everything in time, and our whole base was destroyed. And it was very disheartening. And I personally just... I don't want to play anymore. Because there's no way that they found us. The owner told me ahead of time, about like 5-10 minutes before they even showed up, hey, they're on their way. So either he was having a private chat with them and he knew about it, or I don't know. He told them where we were, because there's no way they knew where we were. We were so far out. I mean, they showed up the first time completely ready for combat. They had all enchanted gear, they had potions, they had nothing in their inventory that was, oh, I'm just walking around, looking around. It was all just battle gear. That's it. So they showed up completely ready for combat. And there's no way that they could have possibly done that unless one of the helpers or the mods or the admins or even the owners told them where we were. And honestly, I mean, we never did anything wrong. We minded our own business, and I don't know. I'm not sure if someone had something against us for some reason or another, but it just was really soul crushing to watch just all that work go waste because basically people were cheating. And I'm really sad that I didn't get to do any recording for the Minecraft. I mean, originally it was just supposed to be fun for our friends, and then once I finally decided, hey, I could do a little bit of recording for this, all this happened, and I just don't want to play it anymore. I apologize, I really do. I can't do it. I can't play Minecraft without my friends being involved, and I don't want to play a game, because even the last faction server that I played on, we got banned because the owner of the server didn't like us, because we were finding, it was basically the same thing. He didn't like that we were finding loopholes in his system to become a stronger faction than what he thought we should be. And I won't go into too many details about it, but I'm just not having a very good experience with Minecraft at the moment, so I'm not gonna make any promises, but for now I'm done. But anyway, so that's me doing my rant. This all just happened under an hour ago, and we're all kind of really bummed out about it, but that's the way it is. That's the way of factions Minecraft, I suppose. So there's not a whole lot I can do except sit here at my computer, play some games, record it, and hope you guys enjoy it. So, other than that, I mean, I said I'm getting a new camera. I did just get a new camera. It is on its way. It should be here, what's today, 29th? Should be here relatively soon. So, I should be able to have some better camera nonsense, and I should, because I'm using a webcam right now and I'm actually buying an actual camera, I should be able to do some more vloggy type stuff if that's what you guys would like to see. I mean, I've got these tanks here in the back. I would actually like to do a video showing you guys exactly what is in those tanks. So I am just talking way too much, and this video is running extremely long, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call it for this vlog today, guys. So with all that being said, yeah, I'm Kasha, and so we go.
Yeah, I bet niggas be sleeping on me. Been laying low, cause the reaper on me. From 12 skinnies, whole block hungry. The streets of Philly, man, I gotta keep my heater on me. Lost souls, fuck hoes and leave them lonely. Rose gold, try and get my pockets like fresh. Them lames ain't know that I was next. I do this shit for life and beyond.
Well, no. Fuck. Well, no.